Hello everyone. Happy Tuesday. I am pretty excited to be here today. I have a really fun card. This is the card we're going to make today. Isn't it cute? I love all of these super bright, fun colors. And we're going to get to use that butterfly Gala punch, which is the whole bundle, which is finally back. Are you guys excited about that? I'm so excited. But I love how bright and fun this card is. I think it's a really good, end of winter blowout kind of card. It was pretty cold yesterday, and it was actually snowing a little bit on Sunday. So we were like, oh, is winter back? But it's warming up again. So this is just a perfect card to just get rid of all those winter blues. Okay, let me grab some papers. Before we get into the card, though, I want to remind you guys, our Stampin' Storage, or Storage by Stampin' Up, is now available. So if you need some organization on your desk, if you need a place to hold your ink pads, your blends, anything else, you can get these products now. And also, I didn't mention this when we talked about Stampin' Storage last time. This floral grid paper is also available to purchase, and it's gorgeous. I have a piece. Let me see if I can find it. Ooh. Here it is. I keep a bunch of grid paper under my mat. I have a piece here. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh my gosh, maybe we'll use this today, but it's so pretty. It's so pretty, these patterns. It's in both corners. You can get this in the online store. It's not in the catalogs. It's in the online store, but it's only available while supplies last. So if you don't get it now, it could sell out, and then you'll miss out on that grid paper. But I wanted to make sure you guys knew that the floral grid paper, all the storage options are now available. Now, there are charts, and if you're interested in these charts, I will put links to them. But they are like configuration charts, or as I told my team yesterday, they are math problems for stampers. But basically, you figure out how many ink pads you have. Each set comes with 5 holders. You divide that by 5, and you figure out how many trays you're going to need. And the same with the markers too. So it's Stampin' Math is what I like to say. So if you are interested in those, if you're buying the storage options, let me know so I can give you those charts so you can figure all that out. I have my host code here and my online store. If you are going to place an order, please head to my online store. Use the host code. If your order is over $50, I'm going to send you, I forgot to grab these, I need them. I'm going to send you an entire package of rhinestones. Let me grab a brand new one, I have them up here. A brand new package of rhinestones. So I will send this to you if your order is over $50 or more. If your order is over $150, don't use the host code because you're going to start earning Stampin' Rewards. But I will still send you the rhinestones. We're going to use some today too. So let's get to our card. I love this card so much. I made it yesterday. I love it. So we're going to get to our cards. So let's go over all of our card pieces. So I have a card base. This is Mango Melody, and it is 8.5 by 5.5, and then it's scored at 4 1/4. Grab a bone folder. We're just going to. So that is our card base. And then I have a piece of, what is this? Gorgeous Grape, and this is 5.5. I got to measure it. 5.5 this way by 3 1/4. This is going to go right on our card base. And then I have a piece of white that is 5.5 by 3. And I have already embossed it. I've already ran it through my Big Shot. I did this ahead of time. Can you guys see that amazing texture? This is with our hexagon folder. I think that's what it's called. Ooh, I didn't even check. This is one of our big, like, dynamic ones. And I love this one. This is one of my favorites. It just gives, and I love it on white too because I just love that look. It's so fun. So this is all pre-done. I did this ahead of time. So that was 5.5 by 3. And then I have a piece of white, which is 5.5 by 3/4. This is just for our greeting. So we'll stamp that. And then I have a piece of Coastal Cabana, which I believe started out with 1 1/4 by 5.5. And then I took the Be Mine framelets. Those are the ones with all the hearts in the occasions catalog. And I cut this little border. It's a stitched scallop border. And I love this little border. This is definitely a keeper piece in that whole thing. And I just cut that out. So I have a really cute little stitched scallop on that side. So that is all of our cardstock pieces. And then I just have a scrap of white that we're going to be stamping our butterflies on. So we're actually going to start with that. So let me move all of these pieces out of the way. I'm going to pull in my little greeting strip because we're going to stamp on that too. So we're going to start with our butterfly, and I'm using a lot of ink pads here. So let me get them all out. I have some of my stuff on blocks and some of it I don't have on blocks. So let's start with our memento. We'll just get that one out of the way. We're going to stamp our butterflies. And let me show you, so this is a stamp set that we're using. We're using the Butterfly Gala stamp set, and it comes with lots of different butterflies that you can use. And the thing that I love about these is that the stamp is one stamp for the large and the small, and they are perfectly aligned to fit in the punch. So that is gorgeous. That's perfect. So you don't have to worry about stamping two different butterflies and having to line them all up. They are all lined up perfectly. So we are going to stamp this twice. I need 2 butterflies. Well, I need 4 butterflies, but I only need to stamp it twice. And again, I'm using Memento Black, and that's just because it's easier to clean than the StazOn. And we're not watercoloring, so we really don't need the StazOn. So I will clean that later. Let me put that off to the side. And then what I'm going to do is, when I pulled this over, you may have noticed I have some stamps stuck on here. We're going to line these up. I'm going to show you what I do to line them up. So I'm going to start with the tops of the butterflies. Oh, let me close this up. This is going to be a disaster. Let me just throw that. Let me put that away. Okay. I'm going to start with the tops of the butterflies, and I'm going to line them up with the image here. And you could use your Stamparatus if you were making a ton of butterflies. It would be a great use of the Stamparatus. Make sure everything is lined up perfectly. So I'm going to grab the top of that butterfly and the top of this butterfly, and I hope I'm lining them up pretty well because I can't get right over it. So come on, little butterfly wings. Okay, I think that's pretty good. And then I'm going to take a block. Since they're all lined up, I'm just going to take a block, squish it down, pick them up, and now they're perfectly aligned for stamping. So I'm going to pull out my Flirty Flamingo. This one is going to be in Flirty Flamingo. The top of one of them will be in Flirty Flamingo. The top of another one will be in Coastal Cabana. So let me see if I can line this up. Oh man, not being over it. We'll see how I do. Look, I went off, but that's okay. We're going to punch it out. Now I am going to clean this one real quick because we're going to go into Coastal Cabana. So let me just get out my chamois, clean it up real quick, and then I'm going to pull out my Coastal Cabana pad. I'm going to close my Flirty Flamingo pad. I no longer need that one. So put that away. And I'm going to pull out my Coastal Cabana, and we're going to do the stamp the top again, the top of these wings. Over here, let's see if I can get it a little lined up a little better. Perfect. I think that's good. Perfect. Love it. Okay, so we're done with the tops now. Let me move those out of the way. And I'm also done with the Coastal Cabana, so I'm going to move that out of the way too. Okay, next one we're going to do is the Mango Melody, and we are going to do the same thing with the bottoms of our butterflies. So let me line it up. Perfect. And the bottom of this butterfly. I think that's good. Okay, and we're going to take our block, just set it right on top, and everything is perfectly lined up. So we're going to stamp this. So next week, you guys, next week is going to be a really fun week, and I will be doing lots of updates the end of next week because I am headed to, I'm headed to Salt Lake City next week for Stampin' Up's demonstrator event called On Stage. So I will still have a Facebook Live probably early next week. I'll probably actually do it Monday because we leave Thursday and I still have art class next week. So we will do it early next week. I'll probably go live on Monday and I will make sure to post about that. But toward the end of next week, Friday evening into Saturday, make sure you guys check because I will be posting fun updates. This is so hard to line up when I can't get right over it. So we're just gonna hope and pray that that's gonna line up pretty good. It'll work, you guys. But make sure to check my Facebook. Whoa, I just moved my whole mat. check my Facebook page and make sure to check my VIP group because I may be posting in there often too. So make sure you guys, if you're not a member of my VIP, oh, I need this still. If you're not a member of my VIP group, make sure that you join that group because I'm going to have lots of fun stuff in there from on stage. So I'm just going to stamp this a little note, and this greeting is from that Butterfly Gala stamp set. Just going to stamp it right to the right side of our cardstock. Okay, and I just realized that I put my black memento away, and we are going to need it for the body. So let me grab that back out again. So let me punch these out. I don't like to do the bodies until after I punch it because I don't want to stamp my body too high or too low. And look at how perfectly these line up. So perfect. So I'm just going to punch those out. I'm going to punch these out. And I just realized I did these butterflies different than the other one, but these look great too, than my card. So I did Fleur de Flamingo and Mango Melody together on this card, and then the Coastal Cabana and Gorgeous Grape on this card. But I kind of mixed it up, and I think they look pretty good all mixed up. Don't you think? You could do these in any colors, you guys. That's the beauty of butterflies. They come in any colors. So we are done with our little scraps. I'm going to put that away, and we're going to stamp the bodies. That's what I wanted to do. So I'm going to line these all up, and we're going to stamp the little bodies using memento. Let's start with our larger ones. And so now that it's punched, let me move them just a little closer. Now that it's punched, it's easier to line up where those bodies are going to go. So cute. Over celebration, we welcomed a lot of people to my team, and I am so excited about all my new team members, not just in my direct level, but my downline recruited too. So it is so much fun to have a growing team. And in May, I'm going to have a huge demonstrator team meeting, or a team appreciation for all of my team members. We have it's going to be such a fun day. So it is always a good time to join my team, even if celebration is no longer going on, even though that deal is no longer available. The starter kit is always an amazing deal. So if you've ever thought about it, there's still time to join my team. It's always, always a good deal. It's always a good time. So, hey, Angela. So we're going to take our little sentiment strip, and we're going to, I'm just going to stick some adhesive on there, and we're just going to stick it onto our little Coastal Cabana piece here. So, oh, and at On Stage, I forgot to tell you guys, at On Stage next week, we're going to get to see the new annual catalog, and we're going to get it next week, so I'm so excited. Next Friday, I'll have it. I'll get to know all the new in colors and all the new products that are coming out. I'm really excited. So now I'm going to take my embossed piece here, and I'm going to stick that onto my Gorgeous Grape piece. I'm using a lot of snail. These embossed pieces really need a lot to hang on to that paper, so this is just going to go onto my Gorgeous Grape piece. Beautiful. And then I'm going to stick this up on my piece with some dimensionals, and I don't have any. Where are all my good dimensionals? Here they are. My normal size dimensionals. I have lots of the mini ones, but I couldn't find any of my normal ones. And I have plenty of dimensionals, you guys don't. Fear not. I just don't have an opened package. This is going to go right on the bottom with our dimensionals. We're going to pop it up. Really nice. And this card is already almost done. We're going to add our butterflies. So I'm going to use some, well, actually, I'm going to pull out my mini ones for the butterflies. So let's pull out our mini dimensionals for all our butterflies. I used to cut dimensionals all the time, but the mini ones I love. They are the perfect size. We no longer have to cut them. So I'm just going to stick some on the back of these. All right, we are almost done. I got to take all these off now, and peeling dimensional backings on camera is so much different than peeling them off camera. I don't know. It's the pressure. It's the same pressure of tying a bow on camera. And you'll notice there is no ribbon or anything on this card because I didn't want that pressure today. But we still get dimensional pressure. One other thing I want to mention before this video is over, and this card's moving really fast. Paper Pumpkin in April, this month. My gosh, it's already April. Paper Pumpkin this month is going to include a distinctive stamp set. And what that means, what the distinctive part means, is it's like photorealistic. I don't think I have any on my desk currently. I don't have any on my desk that I can reach. But it is, they're like the photorealistic stamps. They're really amazing. They give so much depth and dimension just by stamping it. So they're really, I'm going to move this one down a little bit. They're really amazing stamps, the distinctive stamps. So if you are interested in Paper Pumpkin, make sure you sign up by April 10th to get the April kit, to get the special distinctive stamp set in the April kit. And the March kit was pretty great. Do you guys remember the pop-up cards? Those were awesome. And then we're just going to stick this onto the card. And maybe I should have used dimensionals, but oh well. But I love all those butterflies, you guys, and I'm so glad the Butterfly Gala bundle is back. So this card is almost done, but we have to add dimensionals, or not dimensionals, rhinestones. We have to add rhinestones. And remember, this is your free gift this month when you order $50 or more from my online store using the host code. And I am just using my Take Your Pick tool. And I'm just adding some rhinestones here and there. I can only add rhinestones in odd numbers. So we're at 4, I can add one more. And we'll put one down here, up here. Okay, so that is my super quick Butterfly Gala note card. Isn't that cute? So I mixed up the colors a little bit, not purposely. I completely did that on accident, but the butterflies are mixed up in color a little bit, but I think it still looks pretty amazing. I think I love it still. So if you love this card, if you want to order any of these products, the Butterfly Gala bundle maybe, which includes the punch and the stamp set, this beautiful stamp set, and these greetings are some of my favorite. I love like the scripty greetings with that bold letters. I love them. This is one of my favorites for sure. So if you love this stamp set, if you want to order it, head to my online store, use this host code. If your order is $50 or more, I'm going to send you free rhinestones this month. If your order is over $150, don't use the host code because you will get Stampin' Rewards for that, and I'll still send you the rhinestones. If you have questions on anything, please let me know. If you want to join my VIP group, please head there and join my VIP group. I'll have lots of updates next week, and I will see you guys all again on Monday, like I said, next week. So have a great Tuesday, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.